All right, good morning, all. Welcome to the coffee run here. It's at Hump Day already. I saw Randy's note. I'm like, is it already Hump Day? Or oh, sorry, Ron's note. Wow. This week went by fast. I guess because I took Monday off. It's kind of cruising along. So anyway, here we go. Let's start our day like we do, making that paycheck, and then we'll get her going with some more dealing practice and comparisons. My camera down there at the end seems to be off a little bit. It's showing the weird angle. Can I fix that really quick, guys? Hold on one second. Let me go here and fix that camera. What is happening there? Tiny 4K. Hold on one second. No, it is right. No, it's not. It feels like it wants to be. Huh. I don't know why it's showing a weird angle on your screen. Maybe we go here. Oh, you know why? It's like I hit it earlier. That's why. I walked into it when I came in here and the thing twisted. Hold on a second. That's probably better this way here. No, this way here. Oh my goodness gracious! I unplugged it. Awesome. That's fantastic. I think that hold on a second. I think this wire is a little bit jankety. We'll get it fixed. Oh geez, look at that. That's a mess. Come on, wake up. There we go. There we go. She's awake. And let's see. Command this way. Control that way. Is that better? No. Like, what is it doing? Seriously, guys. What is that thing doing? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you what, man, my technology this week. I gotta switch it again. This one over here. And press that button, and it should zoom in to the shooter view, right? I think that's probably a little better. I don't know why is it messed up. Anyway, can you live with it being a little bit off? What if I just do this? There, it's probably better. It's not the greatest, but it's better. All right, I know I'm a nerd. There we go. It's a PTZ camera, and it's set to a very specific setting. And if I touch it at all, of course, it turns the PTZ weird. And at Craps for the Cure, we use this same camera. This is a little TMI for you. At Craps for the Cure, we use the same camera. And somebody stepped on the cord, and it pulled it out of the camera really hard. And either the camera connection itself in the back of the camera or the cord got bent. So it doesn't sit in there very good at all. And that's what's going on. So if you get anywhere near this thing, it unplugged itself and then it forgets its own settings. So that just tells me I got to buy a new camera. So, hey, all those super chats and all the memberships are going to have to buy me a new camera, I guess, right? I guess that's the next upgrade. Here we go. $500. Let's go. Let's do the thing. Let's do, I think we'll do the Horseman again today, but I might do it like this. I might go here. Let's go $500, and let's do we'll do 200 on the don't again. Let me think about this. Let's do we'll do the 3 combats, and I think what I'll also do, I'll take another $500 like so, and I'm going to do we'll take some money. We'll do like a 10 10 10. I'll put it down here for y'all. 10 10 and 10 ATS. We'll do $5 on the hard ways. 1 2 3 4. We'll parlay them. That's 30, $50. So $50 change from that. And I'm gonna go ahead and get an across series. We'll do $100 or $25 across on the numbers. So we're gonna have some pre-funk out here. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Leave the 6 and 8 uncapped. I'll take $300 back to the rack. Okay, so out of that $1,000, we've got $300 set up for combats. In the rack, you can see 1 2 3. I have $300 and change from what I just did. I got the hard ways, I got the ATS. We're gonna come at it, and we're gonna do a regular Horseman. These bets are all off, by the way, except for, of course, the ATS. And we'll just see if we have a good run while we're getting the Horseman set up. I may do something similar later on today when I'm playing the 410 back. So here we go. Let's come on out. Let's cut just a point and get her going. And again, I'm sorry if my voice is a little hoarse and I'm a little sniffly. I apologize. Hey, look at that. We got aces. We got aces to start the day. Boy, usually we start today with a loss. Today we're starting today with a big fat win. Loving that. I'm going to take and regress the bet. Normally I like to press that up. I'm going to lock $100 in, still play 3 come bets, but we're going to pull $100 off this table no matter what. In that case, that was a nice little bonus baby right there. A little bonus win. Here we go. Still coming out. Ace deuce. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this guy making the money. Ace deuce. That's $100. This one will stack it up. Now I'm playing with completely free balls down here. Free balling it on that line. That's great. We have 2 of the tough numbers on the small already out the way. Super, super good. I'm going to channel my inner Joe this morning. My inner Joe. Joe threw great today, by the way. There's a 5, a 4, and a 1. Okay, we're up on the 5. Put those where you can see them. Our first of 3 come bets is on the way out. And again, the 7 here does not hurt me at all. It's my friend, actually. Catch a 7 here, we're out, right? We'll be out of the day. I almost don't want to set my dice. I almost just want to just huck them. Here we go. So that was not a great throw. I'm trying to reduce some of the action. And there's the 7, 4-3. So what'll happen is this. We'll lose 20 and 125. So we're going to lose, and we'll lose the ATS obviously as well, right? So our total loss here, 150, $200. Okay, we're going to make $200 on the line. And that was all free play because we had that earlier hit. Plus we get paid a black in the come on the way out the door. And today is a day where the Horseman just gets it done because the shooter didn't. And we can actually probably, there's 500, there's 1,000, and there's $400 in profit, right? So we even though we lost our cross try today, there's our $1,000, and here's the 400 profit. We still come out here with a paycheck. It's not $500, it's $400. It's a paycheck, and we're done, right? That's, normally I say let's go play some more because it's a TV show. That's good enough for government work right there. We get out of that thing, and we'll call her good. We'll call her good. Let's come back, and we'll talk to you guys in person. I'm actually kind of not feeling the greatest over here. My voice probably sounds better. I think I sound better today, but I'm really stuffy. This flu is really messing with me here. So I'm gonna look at some of the chats real quick. You're all talking about the camera. I'll get that camera dialed back in. I might have to tape that. Oh God, do we have to tape that cord in place or just buy another one? The problem is if it's the cord, a little TMI for you here. For those of you who've seen my studio, you know that I use the cords that I use for these cameras, by the way, are special made cords. They're optical cords because they have to stretch 25 feet. And you get a USB-C going 25 feet, you lose all the signal. So the cords that I got here are about $150 each. They're super thick, they're very heavy, and so they're special cords designed for like churches to do like the long runs on their video feeds. So that's what they are. And if that cord's jacked up, I gotta buy a new cord. That's gonna piss me off. If it's the camera that's jacked up, we'll figure that out. But I worry about that camera having the USB connector bent. That would really kind of suck. Oh well. Joe says, add peppermint to the coffee. There you go. I'll tell you what's been working really good, actually. As dumb as it is Vicks, man. Of all the things, right? The Theraflu and all the crap you can take for a cold anymore, Vicks is the best. Still, rub it on the chest. That clears everything out. That's how I sleep, actually. That's the magical stuff. All right, let's get to the stuff over here and chat. I don't have a whole lot of updates today other than to say this. Dealing is hard. I've been watching all the training videos to get the hand work down, and I'm still working through the odds payments. And I'll tell you this, as I go through this, and anybody who's dealt professionally who's watching this can attest to this. In the beginning, it's really hard. Like That's why what I'm doing back here, after we talk a little bit and I go back and play a little bit, I'm trying to pick strategies that aren't hard yet with pressing. I'm trying to stay away from the box number. I'm trying to work all the pass line, that kind of action, with a little bit of exception here. I'm trying to work all that just to get the order of operations right and the odds payments right. The odds payments, they're not difficult math wise. It's hard to remember all the tricks, all the keys. And for example, let me show you one that I was watching yesterday. And there's little things that you just don't realize. And David is such a good teacher, but I'll show you something that's kind of cool. Let's say you've got, here we are. The point actually is 5. Okay, the point's 5. Okay, and let's say that somebody takes double odds. Okay, so they put $20 behind the line. This is a trick I didn't know. What does this pay? Well, here's the trick to it, right? And you got to remember these things, right? It pays obviously $10 on the flat bet. I'll spread these out. $10 on the flat bet. 20 pays 30 in back. Okay, 20 pays 30. 3 to 2, right? In total, it pays 40. And so you look at the total versus what you have, and this is how David finds the keys to make things work. 5 and 9, double odds, pays $40. It's double what the odds were, whatever the odds are back here. So if the guy, let's say the guy's got $25, right, and he has $50 in odds, right? That bet pays $100. It pays double the odds, right? It pays double the odds, and because it's 3 to 2 and 1 to 1. Which is interesting, right? And he's like, those are tricks that you learn because in the old days, everything was double odds. So you learn the tricks to the trade. I don't have all those things. And the other one, by the way, if you're at max odds, right? And on a 3, 4, 5 table, max odds is 4x the bet. What does max odds pay on every number? 7 times the flat bet. Which again, I don't think as players you really know that unless you've got it if you're a cum better, you probably know that, right? I'm not a cum and odds better, so I don't know that. But yeah, it pays 7 times the flat on its max odds. And again, this is 3 to 2 over here, right? So 100 pays 150, right? Plus the 1. So the flat bet was 25. There are 7 25s, right? So these are the things I'm trying to learn as I go, right? So I'm working through my deal. I guess you guys aren't seeing any of that stuff, right? Because that was over here. You couldn't see it. I guess you could see it, right? So that's how I'm working through that stuff. I'm working through those mechanics right now. And I'm finding that it's not easy to remember all of them because there's tricks like that for the 4 and the 10, for the 5 and the 9, for the 6 and the 8. There are tricks for every one of them at every level. So 3x odds on the 6 and 8's got a little key to it. So I'm working through all that stuff. And it's about muscle memory. And it's about seeing the bet and having the answer without having to do the oh, that pays whatever, the math of it. I'm trying to get to the colors and units things, right? It's very difficult. There's so much to it. So I'm really trying to practice that stuff with y'all. And that's why when I do the versus thing every day. And by the way, I don't know who's going to play with me today. Nobody called. Yes, nobody wrote me a text. Nobody sent me an email. Nobody Discorded me. You want to play along, play along. I'm going to play the odds maker today as my play. The other guy's going to do something with the 6 and 8, I think. I might do the baccarat. We'll see. What we have found, by the way, is that the 410 baccarat, according to Ken, is undefeated. I think he's 10-0 with the baccarat strategy, the 410 baccarat. I played it yesterday. We did okay. I may break that out again at some point. I like to try that, and I like that 6 and 8, the crappy 6 and 8 that we do, the reverse of them of the two of them. That's a cool one too, where you just kind of wait it out and let one of them sort of come to 4. Those are cool ways to kind of get going or maybe get out early, depending on your bankroll and depending on what happens. But I'm choosing things like the odds maker because the odds maker makes me pay or play 1x, 2x max odds on each of the numbers from the pass line and from the don't pass. I get to work on both of those. It's a good strategy for me to practice with the dealing skills. So let's wind it around. Let's go back to the table view. And let's wind it around. And I'm going to play some a little bit doing that. Okay. I don't have really a view of the table that doesn't have the roll tracker on it. So I'm just going to flick the dice randomly up here and play myself a little bit of dealing practice. And again, if you want to be part of this, please, by all means, be a part of it. I'm going to bring the mouse over here. actually, so that if somebody does chat me something cool, then I can put it up on screen. But in the meantime, let's get this over here. All right. I think I'm ready to go. We're gonna turn this puck off. I'm gonna put two bankrolls up here again, and there's yesterday's 410 guy. Let's do another $1,000 bankroll next to him. And I think what I'll do is this. Let's get 10. Let's see, it's 4, 10. All right, there's $1,000 in blacks for this other player here. So each have $2,000. I'm going to try something. I'm going to do the odds maker player. I'm going to take him with $100. He'll be in the front rack. Okay, $100. We're just going to go 25 on the pass line, 75 change, and he's going to basically work the odds maker. He's going to go a pass line and then a don't come. Take odds as you will. This other player here, we're going to play, I'm going to start by playing the crappy 6 and 8, okay? And the crappy 6 and 8 is pretty easy. It's going to be, we pick the size of the bets. We'll do a lay bet on the 8 for 300, okay? So I'll put my lay lammer on there, $300 laying on the 8. And that's, again, it's going to take, it pays 250. Okay, so again, the VIG on this, right? 250 is the win. The VIG is paid on the win. So it's 5, 10, and 50 is we'll call it $2. We'll say $12 in VIG for him. I'll pay that in a second. $12 in VIG for that bet. I'll put that behind it. He's also going to play the 6. Now that pays 250. Okay, so the 6 we're going to play at some level that's less than 250. Okay, so if the 7 comes, the 8 pays for the 6 essentially, right? So the 6, we can play the 6 for 240 or 180. Either way, let's play the 6 at 180. Okay, so I'll put $200 out here. Give me a 186, please. And we're going to get $20 in change. And we'll get our bet out here. Okay, and there's the 186 with 20 in change. Again, $12 in VIG. I'll take $5 up here. We'll give the player back $3 in change. And I'll put the VIG behind the bet. And that's how this is going to work. Okay, he's going to just play that. Every single roll, he's always on playing the same thing. Now, if we lose a bet, it all goes up a little higher. We may not have enough bankroll for this, but we'll see. So he has 180 here. If he gets the 180, it's 210 and he's done. Okay, if we hit the 8 for 250, right, we're going to win a net of whatever that is, $60 or $70, whatever that is, minus the VIG, and replace the bets. Alrighty, let's do it. Let's roll them out. And again, apologies for the nose, but here we go. Pass line. It's going to be a come out 7, a 6-1-7. So what'll happen is this: we're going to get paid on our pass line. Okay, I'm going to play this aggressively. So we're going to try and again maximize everything. So player takes his win. Okay, the 6 will lose. By the way, the 180 goes down on the 6, and the pass line player wins his bet. Okay, he's going to just stack it up. Okay, now the 6 lost, but the 8 pays 250. We're going to go same bet here. There's no reason to not same bet this. We're just trying to get out of it, right? We could, because we didn't make any money with it. So we'll go same bet, 180 on the 6. So we're going to take this out. We're going to give him, oh geez, I got a zebra stack there. We'll do, there's $200, 180, back to the player, and there's his change. Well, actually, we'll hand that off over here. And then what I'm also learning too is the handoffs, right? So again, making sure that my left hand by the box is clear. Right hand is doing the handoffs. Okay, so this is going back to his rack. So his net win there is the $70. Okay, 180 minus 70. Now we got to put the VIG back. So I'm going to drop $2 and say take back the VIG. And bam. Some casinos, by the way, they will baccarat the VIG on the $50. On the cruise ships, they'll take $12 one time and $13 the next time to kind of make it even. Whatever. Here we go. I know I'm talking a bunch, but I got to talk myself through this crap to get it done. All right, we got a midnight. No harm, no foul up here. Pass line loses, but that's okay. We got a little bit of juice, and we're okay. here we go. That's a 5. We have a point. Look at us. Let's get a point. We got a point of 5. All right. Point's 5. The odds maker goes into the don't, like so. Simple don't bet. We don't do odds until this bet goes somewhere. We're not gonna take it in the shorts just yet. And there's a heart 6. That's great. Heart 6 is awesome. So the 8 was here to protect the 6. This is the crappy 6, 7, 8. Let's move the don't come bet behind the 6. And then we'll make that guy's move in a minute. This bet here pays $210, like so. Pardon me. And this can all come back. Take my lay bet 8 down. And my 180 on the 6 is going to become 160 across. So we're going to take that back. We're going to keep, so we'll move the bet up, right? You move the bet up, you have 150, 160, and all this gets handed back to the player. Lammer comes back. I'll set him up before we start anything else. We'll have to color that up. And again, that black chip goes to the box, left hand to the box. Box will replace the bet. And now we'll come out here and just get our 180 and spread. He's done. Okay, he's actually out of the hand. Look at this, right? That's a cool little move right there, right? Again, he was out there for the $300 plus the 180, right? We'll call that 180. He's got some profit and he's playing, right? That's a neat little strategy. I like the crappy 6, 7, 8. It's cool. If I reset his rack, check it out. We're going to be here. He's going to go with $500. There's his starting bankroll, right? He's got like what, 25, whatever that is, 55 and change in the rack. I'll spread those out a little bit for you so you can see it. That's his profit. And he's playing. That's a cool little regression right there, right? You're actually playing at a good green level with profit. So either the 8 the 7 lets the 6, you wait for it a little bit, and the 6 kind of powers the whole thing. If it was, we'll play it more, it'll get reversed. All right, the other guy here on the no 6, no odds. Okay, we'll do a flat bet against the 7, no odds on that one. The 5 though, we will do double odds on the 5. We don't love the 5. Don't love the 5. I'm going to drop $50 out here and put my odds up. The dealers may or may not collapse that bet, color it up. I'm going to. I can look at that and I can drop this. They will probably not do that unless you're a green level player and you're just looking for change, okay? For convenience sake, I'll do that. What David says is don't do that unless you're gonna save chips, right? On the payment, a lot of times you'll see that move happen, okay? A lot of times you'll see them leave the stack of 5 there and they'll come through and pay it right. Here we go. Points 5. A lot of talking, and there's the 8 that would have whacked us earlier. So nothing happens here. Pass line bet obviously the same. The 8 here is going to pay $35. Okay, as a player, I'm dropping $1, and I'm saying make them both look like 48. Okay, so we're going to take this 5 out here like this. So here's going to be his bets. We'll leave that out there. There's $36. I will hand off the green, take 5 whites and 5 reds, and we'll make both bets look like $48. We'll do our workout here in the come. And there's the cap. And the cap obviously is the number of $5 bets you have. So the cap is $8. All right, here we go. There's the 7. Okay, so nobody wins. Nobody wins, everybody loses, right? Almost. We'll sweep the table. We'll get the pass line bets out. Get all the losers back into the dealer area. Both players, by the way, are ahead. Nobody loses here. All the bets were paid. There's the action from the no 6. The odds maker guy actually is, I guess, no, he's ahead because he had the win earlier. This is his money. He had the win earlier, right? So that's his money. He's got his 1,000, his 2,000. He's up a quarter. Okay. I think I've got it all right. Is that right? Or the odds maker behind? The odds maker is behind. I forget who's who. I don't even know whose rack is whose. I can't even remember what I'm doing. I'm so fun. Is that Jacob? Jacob's here. Good morning. All right, let's reset it. We're going to go puck off. Man in the front is going to go. I think I got his money back in the wrong rack. Man in the front's doing the 6 and 8 thing, right? So here we go. $300, lay 8. Please. He's also going to go 180. 180 on the 6. So there's $200. 175. He's going to need to get some reds. 180 on the 6. We'll take $20 and change. He's going to give $15 to the dealer. This is a little bit of string betting here for that VIG. So $2 and 3 change. That was kind of a messy way to do that, but that's how players are. All right, there's his set. He's going to be working. Our other player, let me get check change, please. $25. He goes to the pass line, and there he is. Let's do it. Jacob loves the control toss. Here we go. Ready? Boom. That's a 6. Look at that, coming out to a 6. That's a beautiful thing. Bam. So he's going to take the lay bet down, please. And we're going to get him paid his 210. So 210. Take me down and go to 160 across. So we're going to take into the come. We're going to break it out in the come. So it's going to be 150, 160 across. Everything else, hand it off. And that goes up here into his rack. That's going to be this guy in the back. He's got a rainbow going on. I'll fix him up later on. We'll hand this off to the box. We'll get our greens. And off we go. Okay, our other player, staying put. He comes up here with his $25 in the DC, and that's going to be that. Again, I'm going to make the guy in the front, the odds maker guy, the guy in the back, the 6 and 8 guy. Otherwise, I'll forget where I am. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, that was a horrible throw. It's a 5. It's a 5. Okay, so the don't come goes behind the 5. Now, the other player in front here is going to get paid $35. Full press, right? We're going to take the $35. I'm going to press the 5 and the 9 both by $15. They're both going to look like 40, please. All right. So for here, we're going to have to take this and break it down into nickels. We're going to leave 3 and 3. The player's going to get 5 change. Sister press the 5 and 9. Okay, 5 change to the player in the back. The player in the front now is going to make his odds play. On the 6, he's going to go max odds. Okay, so I can go 5 times the flat, 125. So I need change, please. Check change, please. We get him his 4 quarters. He's going to drop 1 behind. The other $3, 3 quarters, we're going to go double odds behind the 5, which is going to be $100 in odds. Okay, we'll actually do. I guess I got to do for the 5. If I'm going to go double odds here, we should go $75 as the lay odds. Okay, 75 to pay 50. That's double the flat, and that's the play. This guy here is going to go double odds on the 5 and 9, either direction. Max odds 6 and 8 on the do side. No odds on against the 7, and max and nothing on the 4 and 10. Here we go. It's a 10. It's a 10, a 6, 4, 10 on the end. Drop me $1, sir. He's going to drop $1 for 50. Press the 4 and 10. We're going to sister press, and then we're going to regress the whole thing down. Okay, on the next. This guy's going to like basically double tap the numbers. We're going to double tap the sisters. And that's it for him. All right, here we go. It's a yo 11 yo. Nobody cares. And there's the 7, ouch. Okay, so everything goes down. But again, both guys are going to be probably close to okay here. Actually, he's going to lose money. He had a lot of money up there on that. So we're going to sweep the pass line. All this is going to come back. I'm going to pay our don't player. 1 and 2. Again, not going to cover what he lost back there. He lost $150. He got paid 75. So he's getting something back, right? But not the whole deal. We'll go ahead and see where he is here in just a second. He's actually down pretty good in the front there. Player in the back's doing all right. There's his starting bankroll. He's actually got $400 in profit. And again, hitting that 6 a couple times on the way out doesn't hurt. He's doing pretty darn good. Matter of fact, probably paycheck time for him. He's probably out of here. One more shooter. One more try through it. Let's go. In the front, I forget which. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm just. Which player is which again? The front player is the. Front player is doing the. What do you call it? The odds maker. The back player is doing the 6 and 8. Here we go. 6 and 8 player. He's going to say lay the 8 for 300. He's going to give me the 6 for 180. He can actually pay me the right thing this time. He has enough money in his rack to do it. There's 180. And there's the 12. Now, if a player does this to you as a dealer, this would take some work, right, to get all figured out. But he might do this. He might say to me, lay the 8 for 300, and there's the vig. He might say also, give me a 180 on the 6. So here comes the 6 for 180. Here comes the 8 as a lay with the vig. Hopefully your players are trained enough to do that for you. Here we go. Coming out, we got midnight. So the pass line player loses on that come out. He's gonna have to go out again. Poor guy's getting destroyed today, huh? All right, there is an aces. Oh my goodness, 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Sorry, that's not a pay, that's a loss. Yikes. Replaces his bet. Man. Oh, you got a 7. Okay, so now money changes hands. Okay, he's gonna get paid on a 7. And again, aggressive line play. He's gonna stack her up. Back here, we lose the 180 on the 6. We get paid on the 8. The odds or the vig comes back to the house. They become money to the house. That 8 pays 250. Same bet. Don't need to increase this when the 6 loses. We need to increase things if we get picked off on the 8. So we're gonna get 180 back on the 6, please. And do I have it in my rack that I can help him out? I kind of do. I can drop him 30 bucks and say 180 on the 6. A good player would do that. Back up we go. Take the 100 bucks back to the rack. We're gonna have to put the vig back out. Unfortunately, I don't have any change to do it. So the dealer's gonna ask for 12 bucks. It is what it is. There's 80. 12 bucks is $83 and change. Okay, 83 and change. Back to the player. And there's the vig. All right, we're back. This goes back up here. Coming out, we got another 7. Oh my God, gotta do it all again. All that happens again. Jeez, Lou. Okay, we're gonna pay the line first. Pay our line winner, and again, we're doing the stack-a-thon racket. So it's two parlays, and then the third one we make a decision. But we're gonna at least get 2 stacks up in there. Okay. Again, we'll lose 180. Same deal, right? Lose 180 back here. We get paid 250 here, which is awesome. We can drop again the 30 bucks and say 180 on the 6, please. We'll take 100 bucks back to the rack. We'll hand that off. Got to replace the vig. Here comes the 100 bucks back to the rack. Got to replace the vig. I don't have enough money to do it, so I'll drop a quarter. We'll get 13 change. And the vig has been repaid. All right, now he's got enough money to do the whole thing. Okay, here we go. He's doing good. This strategy back here is kicking ass right now. Let's go. Come out 7. One more of those. One more of those. Can we do it? Ah, it's a 9. That's cool. That's cool. It's a 9. Booyah. There's the 9. We're going to come DC. Waiting for the 6. Really waiting for a 6 in here, right? Need the 6s to beat the 8s if we can do it. There's a 5. Sweet. Don't come troubles behind the 5. Now we get our odds out there, okay? We're going to go 75 in odds on the 5, please. We'll drop that out. And for our pass line bet, we want to take double odds. Now, we're taking double odds off of the initial bet, not off of the stack. We initially bet a quarter. We're up here in a big parlay. We're going to take double odds on the initial bet, so 50 bucks. So I need to get check change from him. Here's his change. He's going to go 50 in odds and take his money back up in here. Double odds off the initial bet, not off the stack. Here we go. 10 It's a 10, easy 10. Nobody cares. Let's play it out now. Looking for a 6. This guy needs a 6 to rock it. He gets the 8 instead. Oh, good. We get the ladder up. That's great. We lose the lay bet. We lose the lay bet. It comes back to the house. Now, he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, he's got to go up to a $600 lay. Okay, that'll pay $500. 600 pays $500. The vig on that, $25. It's an easy vig. 25 bucks, and there's your lay bet. The 6 now has to go up also. Okay, again, that's going to win 5. So the 6 is going to go to 450. Okay, 450 on that 6, because 450 is, if this pays 5, make sure our 6 has enough to cover it. We're going to make the 6 look like 450. I'm going to drop, let's see, what can I drop here? If I drop 500 bucks and make the 6 look like 450, we're going to give him $50 in change, hand him back his old bet, and exchange it like this. This is how it's going to work. 450 on the 6. It's a huge jump, right? We double the bets here, okay? And we're going to do it every single time. I'm not going to Martin here. We're going to go 1 unit up every single time. So about 200 bucks in increase per bet, okay? This will come back. And now we have to get a 6. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. See you guys talking football in the chat. That's cool. I got eliminated this week from fantasy by the worst player in the league. I had just one of these awful days. Oh no, we got an 8. Look at this. Oh no, we got an 8. We lose the lay 8. Wow, that's a bummer. Okay, so what's going to have to happen? The 8's now got to go from 3 to 6 to 900 bucks, which is this is my last bet. I'm out of money. We're going to go 900 bucks, laying the 8. Please, and we'll make that look like a black. 9 will pay. Let's see, that'll pay $750. So it's going to be $37 in vig. 25, 35, 37 in vig. We'll give him 38. And he's good. Now, the 6, I don't have enough money to get there. So I was underfunded for this one here. I don't have enough money. The 6 now should be another 200 bucks up. The 6 should be at 600 bucks. Okay, I don't have enough money. I'm going to actually borrow 200 bucks to make the 6 look like 2. I'm taking a marker out for 200 to make the 6 look like 600. Here we go. Need a 6 or we're out of money. That guy went from hero to 0 super quick, right? 10. And an 11. That might be the tall. 11, we had a 12 on the come out. Yeah, come out 12. We have the 11. We had a 10 on the roll before. The point is 9, and we've knocked the 8. That would be a tall hit. I'm not tracking it, but that would have been a tall. There's the 5. Okay, so we're going to lose back here on the 5. Down behind the 5. This player here can elect to go back in again. He's in profit. So we're going to go back in. We get check change, please. And we'll give you the courtesy of your bet. And hand off your change. Okay, DC again. And we got a 7. There, perfect time for the 7, of course, right? Take the line, take the DC. We'll take our VIG. That becomes part of the house. We'll take our 6 as a loser. The 9 pays $750. 500, 750 bucks. Okay. Now I said that was me a last shooter. I'm losing my voice a little bit, so I gotta stop. Last shooter. This player here in the back tied. He's got 75, 90, 95, $97 in change, and 900 here. So he actually loses $3 for the day. He played for $3, which is not the worst thing in the world. The other player, I'll drop his greens down and get him a black. He's got, there's 500, 1,000, 1,500, 1,750. So he's down, not bad, 250. He was up $500 earlier, but he lost on this last run. He's down 250. So both players did marginally well. A lot of ties when you're doing these kind of, this is designed to be a tie, hammer the 6. Tie, hammer the 6, right? The other guy's playing just to kind of get through it and burn some time at the table. So anyway, for me dealing, again, working through the motions here, it's very hard to do this from the rack to the table to the bets. I'm having a tough time practicing that way. When I'm practicing regular without the rolls and stuff, it's a little easier. But anyway, that's my process, guys. You're welcome down. Let me go over here and zoom in. Well, I got to walk around the other side of my table and get in my chair. And I'll switch scenes and we'll talk a little bit. Here. Let's go over this scene here and to there. And yeah, the odds maker. So yeah, let's just talk through some things. The odds maker, again, I like the strategy in theory, right? It's a pass line, it's a don't come, and it's odds progressively on each. Generally speaking, it's a tie. Most of the time we tie. Once in a while, you'll catch the pass line parlay, and that's why I like that. You'll catch a pass line parlay. Had we hit the point of 9, right, you're pulling in an extra 7 units in addition to the odds back. That's like a nice parlay hammer. When it works out, it's great, right? And you got really one flat bet that gives you like 7 cracks at it, which is totally cool. Fun strategy, and again, for dealing practice, it's great because I get to see single odds, I get to see double odds, I get to see max odds. I get to play with all the different odds levels on both sides of the table. I like that. The other one, the lay 8, play 6 thing, for practice purposes, it's good. I got to monkey with VIGs and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of movement around, and from me dealing from the player's rack to the table, it's a lot of this. Maybe not the best choice to practice this stuff with. Maybe I should stick to more Maldi type stuff until I get better at the odds. So I'm working through it. Like butter, John, I'm getting there. I'm getting there with some of the chip moves. What I don't yet have is the odds payments moves yet, right? The odds payments moves with 2 hands, I got to work through some of that stuff. And the more I watch and the more I practice, the more I'm getting through this idea of keeping the left hand from this side of the table, keeping my left hand free, right? Because again, what you forget as players is that the box person's sitting there having to watch, right? So when the box person's watching from this side, this hand's got to be out of the way. He's got to see the whole table. If this hand's doing all this and blocking his view. So it's a lot of work in the come, release the hand, pay the player. Work in the come, release the hand, verify it, pay the player. So it's a lot of that. And that's really, you probably can't see I'm doing that, but I'm trying to talk through it as I practice it. So anyway, there's a lot going on here, and I know I'm making mistakes, and that's what this show is for. It's for me to make mistakes, and there it is. So let's see. Yeah, you guys come over whenever you want to. you know where I live. Oh, by the way, weren't you in Yakima not long ago? How did that casino work out in Yakima? I wanted a trip report. What are the tables like and all that? I haven't been up to that casino yet. So let us know. Let us know how that went. Let's see. I think that's all I've got, guys. Let's see. You guys are talking up football back here. I'm just going through the chats. Arizona will never. Arizona is paper tiger, right? They got some flash, but that's all they got. I'm not a football expert, but there are some things that I know. I know, for example, the Jets will always be the Jets. Right, I bit this year, and I took 2 Jets guys on my fantasy team, got burned by them both. Right, the Jets will Jets, Dallas will Dallas. That's what you have to know about football. Everybody else is hard to figure out, honestly. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Have I confirmed a date for Craft for the Cure? It is. I will confirm it soon. I'm going to Vegas on January 11th for the bridge seminar that I'm doing with David. While I'm there on that weekend, I'll get everything locked in. The weekend though is September 12th. As I can see in the future, I've checked everything I can check. There's nothing happening. I think there's a concert in town. There's no other rodeo or nothing else happening in Vegas that weekend other than my birthday. So we'll make it a birthday weekend and Crafts for the Cure. The weekend of September 12th, 13th, 14th is the weekend I'm targeting for that. But I will lock it in when I'm down there on the 11th, and we'll get everything plugged in and kind of locked out, and you can start buying tickets. So for sure, we can buy them now for sure. That is the date as it stands, unless something pops up weird, which I don't think there will be. I'm locking it in. Okay, that's it. Roy says it was a crappy night or choppy night. Played conservative. Hey, up 100 bucks on a choppy night is a win, man. It's awesome. 9/12 weekend. Yep. All right, I got to go. Losing the voice a little bit, like I said earlier. So, hey, thanks for watching. I know this is not the most exciting thing in the world. Maybe I should go back to teaching. I don't know. I need to practice. I need to be publicly accountable, and that's why I do it like this. If you want to play along, right? I said it the other day. You want to play along, get on the horn, man. Text me, Discord me, email me, John@ProCrapSun.net. Anybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. If your name is Jacob from Wage Me This, if it's the Justice Den, if it's Lou, if it's JR, if it's James Newberry, if it's anybody, you might be in the chat or watching me right now and not chatting. I don't know who you are. You can still call me, and I'll get you on the show. Come on out here. Make me have to work a little bit. Let's work this a little bit. Let's get me better. So when I go to Vegas and I start auditioning with David and get the fine tuning, I have all the basics done. I want to go to see David and have 75% of the basics locked so he can polish it, right? And get questions answered and get some more moves in. I really want to be most of the way there before I show up. Expedite things. All right. So anyway, thank you all. Oh, look, Jen's going to play tomorrow. That's all I had to do is ask, right? Jen, come play tomorrow. Cool. I'll send you the links. Maybe we can get in there. Everybody else, God love you. Have a great day. Bless y'all, and I appreciate your giving me the hour so that we were here together. So have a good hump day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, all.